April the 12th. And caught another mouse, but I let him go way over there and he scared the crap out of me because he ran so fast. But look at this. Can you see that? Oh, frickin' hell, man. It is absolutely ice baby. Not glass, ice. Brr, it's cold out here. Anyway, no more giant holes over on this bed anyway, so hopefully we're getting them under control. Peas are doing fine. They're not liking it because it's cold, but it wasn't supposed to drop to freezing last night, so I don't know. Loads of daffodils still coming up though. I think what I'm going to try is see if it works. I don't know. Because this bed needs topping up come fall. I won't do it now, but maybe I should do it now. Anyway, talking to myself again. What I think I'll do is put some bottomless pots around my peonies. Keep them like a couple of inches off the ground. That way, if I top up the rest of the bed, because peonies don't like being buried or they won't flower. That way, if I do top the bed up, I won't get any dirt near the crowns of the peonies. So I'll do some measuring and see if I've got some pots that will work. But yeah, we're getting lots of peony action here and they're spreading, so that's good. I think I split them last year. I won't split them again this year. Okay, does that make sense? Might have to push it down a bit further. But yes, now I can build soil up in this bed around it without getting the crowns buried. So I just have to cut the pots for the other ones and we should be good to go. I'm thinking the seedling shuffle has become more of a seedling marathon. Oh, they're everywhere. But that's okay. They needed some sunshine, so it's all good. It's supposed to rain for the next couple of days, so yeah. So this is what I did with the peonies. I've got 2 more to do. But yeah, hopefully it works. Like I said, it's not easy to top a bed up when you've got things that can't be buried. So that one's still got to go down a bit further. But they should be okay. I think this is what happens when you reuse compost. I've got radishes, I believe, growing everywhere. Oh, Lord. Yep, they're just everywhere. All over the place. But the good thing is all the flower seeds I chucked in here, apparently millions of them, are coming up. So I have no idea what they are yet, because I threw a million different flower seeds in here. So hydrangea's coming back, although it looks like death's door. It is getting there. It's getting buds. It'll need a reprune once the flowers come. I'll be able to figure out which sticks I can cut off. And this one's coming back. There we go, coming back. So that's good. Good sign. Something's eating that. That's not a good sign. And yeah, all right then, off we go to the races. I'm in my garden center. It's huge. It is, I'll ask them when I get inside how many acres it is. But this is the outside. All the good stuff. All the dinosaurs. This is just the outside, like I said. Pots. Roses all over there. It goes all the way back there. These are all the greenhouses. It goes all the way up there. I won't do the whole thing because I'd be here all day. These are all the huge greenhouses they have. I'm looking for a replacement hydrangea for one that doesn't look happy. Oh, it smells so nice here. Wow. Ooh, that's a new one, big one. There we go. Okay, hydrangeas this way, it says. Let's see if we can go in here. What's this one? 16. There we go. Okay, so now we start looking because they're not alphabetical. Okay, I'll stop recording and then I'll record later outside. Okay, we're going to head down this way. Magnolias that look like they're blooming. Like I say, I'll have to ask how big this place is because it's absolutely, you could walk around here for days. It's all run by a family-owned business. They've been here for quite some time. These are elderberries. All the bushes outside. They were quite lucky this year. They didn't have a lot of problems with snow and things like that. So these greenhouses are huge. Like I said, there's so many of them. You could spend hours just walking through everything. And then you go way back there. That's where all the fruit bushes and fruit trees are. But yeah, just give you an idea of how big it is. Look at that black cloud. So we'll go down this way. This is just the outside. I haven't even got to the inside part yet. Look at the colors of the fire bushes. Aren't they lovely? Giant trees. I'll watch where I'm going. Don't trip over hoses. Yeah, they're down here. More bushes. Aren't they pretty? Doesn't do justice to the color. It's literally like fire red. Very cool. Okay, this is the fruit section because that's where all the fruit trees are and everything else. And that's their fields. In case we need more space, I guess. Let's go down this way. Go down here. I think the trees blew over. Need to come pick them up. It was quite windy here the other day. Not as bad as some places. And there's all the fruit trees. Peach trees, apple trees, privets, holly, olives, olive trees, lilacs, shade perennials, more greenhouses, hazelnut trees, walnut trees, beautiful flowers back there. Okay. Yeah, see, these are all anchored to the ground and then some. Yeah. That's a lovely colored tree, isn't it? It's red. It's got red bark. Rhodos, all the rhodos. Yeah. Okay. We must be getting close to the store because there's the gorilla. Magilla gorilla. Yeah, this is all the outside flowers. Daylilies. There's the gorilla. More rhodos. These are black mondo. Ooh, isn't that cool? I don't do grasses. Lilies and peonies, more pots. This is the bamboo section, I think. Bamboo, banana trees, all that. Lavender. Lavender, lavender, lavender. More peonies. Roses. They have a huge rose section. And then this is the inside. They have a big store over there, but we'll go around this way first. Houseplants. These are all the houseplants. More houseplants. More pots. More flowers. Water plants. I'm talking quietly because I'm inside. More grasses. Shade perennials. More houseplants. clearing section. Steer clear, Allison. Get away, get away. Okay, we'll go down this way. More perennials, vegetable starters, and trees. Very cool. Ooh, they have peppers. I might have to grab my peppers today. Red bell snack. I'll do my filming and then come back. There you go. Very cool. Ooh, flowers. More flowers. Oh man, you could get lost in here, couldn't you? Those are all the herbs. Onions, asparagus. This is what I came for. 99 cents each. So I gotta grab some asparagus, some more flowers. Worker bees. Worker bees. Oh, look at the colors. Oh, Nelly. They even have a whole cactus section. Oh, could live in here. Dahlias. Oh, my favorite's the lilies. More dahlias. Canna lilies. Excellent. All right, I better get some shopping done. Okay, so finally we're in the retail section. This is where all of the cool tools and all the other accoutrements for gardening are. New shovels and spades. We'll go this way. Giant seed selection. Not that I need any more seeds. Some beautiful flowers. And then they have a retail section, which is really, they've got some really nice things here. There, see. This place is, like I said, it's huge, but I'll ask what the acreage is when I'm done. There we go. That should be about it. Excellent. We'll do a quick fountain section. Apparently this retail area is 15 acres. They have 40 acres out back, and they tree on 100 acres. So that's like a 150 acre farm from one family. Very cool. So they had asparagus crowns on sale at the garden center, and they are huge. The thing you look for is the crown, not the roots. You can get barely any roots, and that's fine, but it's the crowns, these things that you want to make sure you've got large crowns. And these ones look like they've got 2 or 3 attached to them, but they were like 80 cents. Couldn't pass it up. So I'm going to put a few more in the extra bed over here. Extra bed. Is there such a thing in a garden? So I'm going to put a few. I'm going to check and see if I can put them in front of the strawberries. And then I'll put a few extra ones in this bed here, because there's not a lot in this bed. So that's what we're going to do today. And then while we're doing that, we'll look for mare's tail, because we've got a couple popping their little bloody heads up. And I keep finding the stray sweet pea in there every once in a while, and I have to take them all out because I don't want them pollinating with the beans, and that's where the beans are all going. So we'll get to work before the rains come, because it's supposed to pour for a day or two. So I harvested the outside spinach. It's not a lot, but I'll mix it with something else salad-wise, so I can put the asparagus in that one bed. But look at that lovely green. Anyway, so let's go over here and show you one of the tulips that's actually blooming. I'm not even going to get on a mouse tirade. It's one. We'll see if it survives, because it just ate 2 other ones over here. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do. Anyway, I got to pull up these little crocus bulbs. They're already spent, because I'm going to put asparagus in front of the tomatoes. I checked and it said, yes, it's a great use of space. So since space is at a premium, that's what we'll do. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But there was only 5 here, but there was 2 of them. I could break them apart. Some of them are quite large crowns. I gave them a slight haircut. Makes it easier to get them in the ground. It doesn't hurt them any because I won't be harvesting these this year anyway, most likely. So, but it's supposed to rain, so I want to get them in the ground. Good morning. It is April the 14th. It's a whopping 10 degrees outside, but it is sunny. It was -2 last night. Yay. I'm glad I fleeced my potatoes. But today I have got to get some soil sifted so that I can pot on my tomatoes. So that's what we're doing. And whatever's in the bottom, I'll put in some pots for when I do my peppers and pot them on. I'll put the rough stuff in the bottom of the pot. So let's get that started, shall we? Oh. There we go. Easier on my back if I could sit here and do it, but I won't keep you watching me sift soil for an hour. I'll just show you what I'm doing today. And then I got to pot on my tomatoes because I got to get them in deeper pots. They're getting a bit leggy, although they've got some nice hairy legs. I will sort them because I'm giving a bunch of them away, and other than that, not much going on. Gerald's gone out to do some errands and to take my mice for a drive. We can't kill them, we just can't see ourselves doing it, so we take them down to the creek down there where there's lots of space for them to hide from the owls and the hawks and things like that, and hopefully they won't find their way back here, but you never know, right? They could have GPS tracking systems on them. Anyway, I will get this done and come back to you. There, so I'll just show you what's in here. So this is the rough stuff it will break down eventually, but it'll take a year or two, so I'm not wanting to wait for that. So we're just putting it in the bottom of the buckets. Like I said, we'll use these for something else. A pepper or a tomato that's going on the patio. So that's what we're doing today. Okay, 2 buckets of soil, so we're gonna go and do some tomatoes. I'm absolutely devastated. Every one of my tulips, bar 2, out of this whole bed have been eaten by, I'm assuming, rodents. I've never had a rodent problem before. I mean, I've had rats out back, but they don't eat my flowers. They eat vegetables, which I'm more than happy to share a carrot or 2 with them. But this is devastating. Now, they don't seem to eat the daffodils. And so far, the irises seem to be safe, but I've got 2 bloody tulips left in this bed. Yeah, they'll definitely all come out next year. I'll take all the tulips out and put them in pots so I can raise them up off the ground. Isn't that awful? Potting on the kaleets. That's not a kaleet, that's a purple sprouting broccoli, so don't panic. These are the kaleets. Pot them on today. April 14th update. They've all been potted on. These are the 140-day snowdrop kaleets and 110-day autumn star. Hopefully they'll bulk up a bit because they look like piddly little wimpy plants right now. They're, you know, have to put a hand near so you can see what they look like. Anyway, that's them. On a happier note from the devastation of tulips. I had to go in the house. I couldn't do anything. I was so ticked off. And that's a lovely way of putting it. On a happier note, the hyacinths are doing great and the bees are just loving them. Look at them all. Crazy, eh? Every one of them's got 2 bees on it, at least. Say hello. Anyway, yeah, that's a happier day. Happier afternoon, anyway.